What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Our Streamers Cheaters. Today we're going to be discussing the whitelist and how it actually protects all streamers even if they cheat. We've actually had an in-depth discussion with a whitelisted content creator who explained to me that he cannot be banned even if he was to use cheats, which he claims he doesn't, but even if he was, he would not get banned. So we're going to get into the details of that today, whilst pointing something out about recent detections and how it didn't affect one certain streamer. If you do enjoy the video today, guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up if you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at BadBoy Beaman. Right, let's crack on with the video. So just before we get into the details of the information I've been provided about the whitelist, but I just want to let you guys know now that later in this video we are going to show how diazbiffle ties into this with the information we've been provided, as well as other content creators too. Okay, now I usually sit here and keep eye contact with the camera while I'm recording, guys, to be engaged. So hold on to that thought for a second, because I'm going to be reading conversation that I've had with a certain content creator. Let me explain a little bit about this content creator first. This person is more than happy to put videos out exposing people who are cheating in Warzone. This person is also a very large streamer, extremely large in fact, to the point where you would say he's one of the biggest in his community. But he's also explained that he is whitelisted. He's been open and honest about that in the past, to the point where certain emails have been posted about that. But the information this content creator has provided me with today actually opens up a can of worms, okay? We have talked about the whitelist for a very long time on this channel. We were called tinfoil hatters, conspiracy theorists and so on, not only by content creators, but news sites as well, such as Dexerto, referring to us as conspiracy theorists when we were talking about the likes of the whitelist. But it came out to be true, to the point where after almost a year of us talking about it, the likes of JGod, the likes of Exclusive Ace, as well as others, they were talking about the whitelist, but they claimed it to be not what we thought, but then went ahead to explain it to be exactly what we thought it was. So after denying it for a very long time, they came out with information that they had been provided with by Activision in a behind closed doors meeting. Now that tells me that they were told what they were allowed to say publicly, because they had denied the whitelist for a very long time with information out there floating about and people claiming it to be a myth. But we were able to actually expose the whitelist via emails to content creators and so on, so we were able to do that before they actually came out and admitted the whitelist existed. But now I'm being told more information about the whitelist that actually says that these guys cannot be banned. Even if they cheat, they cannot be banned. Now I'm going to read some comments here, which is from a conversation that I've had with a specific content creator who is whitelisted, who is a COD partner, but does not want their name linked to these messages, unfortunately. So I'm going to read through them now. So bear with me while I look away from the screen. So the conversation started with us talking about a clip of diazbiffle and how he unlocks a camo, which is something we're going to get to further into this video, by the way, because that got me to the point where I told him the information I've recently acquired about the new detection of unlock tools causing shadow bans and perma bans. Why isn't biffle getting banned? This could prove the whitelist allows streamers to use cheats and unlock tools. And to which he responded saying whitelist, to which I said his name and said, "You're on the whitelist, yes? If so, could you use cheats and not get banned?" I said, "You must know the details of what you can and cannot do on the whitelist." He responded to me and he was very open about it. "I am on the whitelist, and that list is to avoid bans of any kind. So yes, I can use cheats if I want, and I've never tried. When Activision trust in you, they do that to avoid false bans and protect streamers. I have never seen anyone on the whitelist with a ban, but a lot of people tell lies saying that they are not on the whitelist, and they have creator codes." And he said lastly that I always say on my videos that I could do the same and I wouldn't get banned, but I don't do it. So he's claiming that he could cheat if he wanted to, but not get banned. He is literally saying he's on a no ban list. When Activision trust in you, they do that to avoid false bans and to protect streamers. This is messages from a whitelisted, COD partnered streamer who is in the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of followers, who is high up in his community. But this guy also exposes cheaters, and this is something that I really want to reiterate. He has made it his mission to expose the corruption and the cheaters within the industry, but also needs to abide by certain rules to make sure that he still stays whitelisted and still make sure that he is a COD partner, which to me says as well that there's certain rules they have to abide by. They are not allowed to say certain things. So now we've got that out of the way, I actually want to show you something that I believe links diazbiffle to being on the whitelist and not being able to get permanent banned, even though he's using cheats. Before we show you the clip of diazbiffle, I just want to have a little scroll through his videos. Now the thumbnails on these videos are showing the weapons with the atomic camo on. Now of course that can actually be edited on by the thumbnail artist. So we're going to take a look at some clips from some of his videos that he's put out, okay? And the reason behind this is because he is showing footage of him using the gun with the atomic camo on, and then that will bring us into the next clip, which will prove that he's used an unlock tool. Now this video here is called I Made a New Meta, and he's actually using the STG in this video. Now this video was posted on February 23rd, 2022 with the atomic camo on his STG, which you can clearly see him using in the game. Okay, you can see him using it on his video on his YouTube channel in his footage where he has the atomic camo on the STG, right? So this is where it gets interesting now. I don't know whether you guys remember, in a recent video we put out, we spoke about how there's code now showing that unlocker tools are being detected to the point where it's saying that weapon ownership check found unowned watch, unowned weapon variant, unowned camo, unowned reticle, unowned charm, unowned sticker, and so on. And we have just seen footage of a video that was posted 3 weeks ago of diazbiffle using the STG with the atomic camo, and you guys will have seen him using the atomic camo on many guns on his videos and live streams. And you know that you have to have all camos unlocked on every single weapon, including gold and diamond, to actually unlock atomic. But that doesn't include any DLC weapons. If you actually get the DLC weapons and you have gold, diamond and atomic unlocked on all, the DLC weapons will automatically get that, and you will still need to unlock the original camos for those guns. But as we all know, the STG is a gun that's in the game. It's not a DLC, it was in the game on release with Vanguard, okay? So we know that that would require him to have grinded all of his camos for that gun, along with all of the others, to actually get the atomic camo on it. Are you with me? Right, let's play the next clip through now. Okay, so this was actually clipped from one of his most recent streams, and just to prove that, you can actually click here, watch full video, so we'll do that now, and it will show the day this was actually streamed. Pause it a second there, and you can see it was streamed 18 hours ago. Okay, so now we're going to go back onto this clip, put it on full screen. This footage is from 18 hours ago. We've already seen diazbiffle with the atomic camo on his STG. He pushes in here, he downs that guy, and then unlocks a camo after doing damage to the guy and downing him. Fashionista unlocked. So why on earth is he unlocking a camo with the STG after downing a guy when he already has the atomic camo for that gun? Now of course these are ground loot guns, it's early on in the game, there's 103 up, 29 teams still left, and he's only on 2 kills. So we know, as well as the fact that it's first circle, as you can see from under the map, it's very early on in the game. So he's got ground loot weapons, which is why these weapons particular do not have any camos on. But we know based on his own YouTube videos that he has atomic camo unlocked, or at least on his STG in a 3-week-old video. So how on earth is he unlocking this camo now, 18 hours ago, if he already has atomic on it? Well, there's only one answer to that, and that is the fact that diazbiffle is using unlocker tools, and we all know how highly linked to cheats unlocker tools actually are. But he's not the only one who's actually done this. Stu Kawaki admitted to this back in Cold War. When Cold War was incorporated into Warzone, Stu Kawaki actually did this for the DM Ultra camo, and he openly admitted about that after his account was permanently banned live on stream. And even after admitting that, an Activision representative decided to help him due to the fact that Mutex and 100 Thieves Tommy had backed Stu Kawaki up and put Stu in touch with this Activision representative, who then managed to get his account unbanned after less than 3 hours. 3 hours on stream while he was sat there waiting for his account to be unbanned, whilst talking to his chat about the messages he was actually getting back and forth with the Activision representative. And then his account got unbanned even after he spoke about using the unlock tool. But now we know that the code is showing that these tools are being detected. So why isn't diazbiffle being banned, or at least shadow banned, for having the unlocker tool if it's being detected? Well, that brings me to the next couple of questions that we're going to ask. Is this down to the information that I have been provided earlier on today from a whitelisted COD partner who has claimed that he cannot be banned even if he cheats? Because diazbiffle is a whitelisted COD partner as well, which means that he will not be able to be banned even if he cheats, and that would include the use of unlock tools. So with diazbiffle being on the whitelist, using an unlock tool, he will not get banned for that. So in the past, we've talked about the whitelist quite a lot, to the point where we spoke about the fact that people on that can't be reported in game to cause a shadow ban, which is the case as well. But the new information we've received today does open up a new can of worms. So first of all, diazbiffle using an unlocker tool, unlocking camos on his STG that he's already done previous videos with atomic camo on, which shows that he's willing to cut corners and cheat anyway. And let's not mention his aim at this point, but I genuinely believe this is proof of what I was informed of today, that no matter what it is these guys are using or running on their accounts, they cannot be banned. And I'm going to start digging into this a hell of a lot more. I'm going to start looking into the whitelist as much as possible. We uncovered the surface of the whitelist after 12 months of digging, but I'm going to spend a lot of time on this, and I'm sure I'll find out a lot more information about the whitelist. Well, there we have it guys, some information for you to really have a little think about. I know I've always said I like to back things up with information, but this person has been open and honest with me to the point where they were willing to discuss them being on the whitelist. Now, of course, if we want to find out any more information in regards to the whitelist, we cannot really expose who it is who's actually told me this information at this point. But I'm sure at some point in the future, he will be willing to actually divulge that information to his community, and then we'll be able to relay that over here. But until then, guys, we will have to appreciate him wanting to remain anonymous at this point. But to then tie that in, the information we received from him, with the likes of diazbiffle using an unlocker tool but not getting detected and banned, with the likes of Stu Kawaki actually admitting to using the unlocker tool before getting his permaban removed, and then since not receiving another ban, you got to start asking yourselves this, guys. Do you genuinely believe that these content creators are just the best in the world, and that they have unrealistic aim, and that they actually grind hours of multiplayer to unlock those camos outside of the hours they actually stream Warzone? Come on, these guys are willing to cut corners, and they are doing it. It is happening right in front of your eyes, and they are pulling the wool over your eyes by lying to you, lying to their own community. diazbiffle using an unlocker tool, Stu Kawaki using an unlocker tool, and a recent detection of the unlocker tool which has been known to cause shadow bans and permanent bans. Yet diazbiffle hasn't received a shadow ban or a ban. So that just really backs up the information we've been provided about the whitelist today. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you believe the whitelist actually does. Think outside the box. What information we've been provided with at this point is probably only the tip of the iceberg. So let me know what you think the whitelist does in the comments below. And if you did enjoy the video, guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. If you want to support the channel further, hit that blue join button today and become a member of the Triple B fam. And don't forget to go and follow me on Twitter at BadBoy Beaman, because that's where all the fun happens. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!